Disappointing outcome for us today. I thought we had a good week. I think we were ready to go, and unfortunately we gave up some big plays early in the game that really tilted the game, and we're just never able to recover. So the big plays in the passing game. I mean, we probably gave up 200 yards of passing on 5 plays, had interceptions in all 5, so didn't look for the ball. 3 alignment penalties that were, all our fault. So we just got to do a better job of coaching, a better job of playing, and just eliminate the mistakes that are fixable. I mean, there's honestly not that many things that we can't get right, but we got to do a better job of it. And we can't give up plays like that defensively at the beginning of the game. Obviously, it just tilts the score. It's too much. So get back to work here tomorrow, and I think I expect the players to rebound like they did last week and have another good week here. We'll get ready to go and keep improving and keep fixing the things that we need to fix.
We'll get started on the right front row.
You mentioned eliminating mistakes. A couple of guys were talking about they felt like a lot of it today was self-inflicted stuff. Why do you feel like those mistakes are happening?
Yeah. Well, they don't happen all the time, but they happen 2 or 3 critical times today, and just lack of concentration, and we need to do a better job of coaching. It's part of it.
Do you feel like they're happening just at critical times, or there's larger volume?
No, there's a lot of plays where nothing happens, and then we have an illegal formation 3 times. I mean, it's just we just can't make those mistakes. So, when the players make them, it's obviously bad, but the fact that they happen is, part of that's coaching too. So, I'll take my share of the responsibility on that. We got to do a better job of coaching it.
Front row right in the center here.
Bill, how much of a rebuild is this, and is it a bigger rebuild than you anticipated when you took the job?
I'm just not going to make any evaluations like that. We're just going to keep working every day and every week, and let the guys get better, and the guys that play better will keep playing. The guys that don't, maybe there's other people that can compete and move ahead of them for playing time. But we're just going to keep grinding. I'm not going to evaluate where things are or aren't. Just take it week by week.
Front row on the left here, Coach.
With a 20-point loss to an ACC opponent, how do you guys compare yourself to other teams in the conference moving forward, and how do you guys move forward?
Yeah, we'll get ready for every game. Go out and compete in every game. So next one's Cal, so we'll get ready for Cal.
Right next to the coach.
Yeah, Bill, obviously this one specifically you hadn't got a chance to look at, but in the losses that you guys have had, the game kind of spirals out of control pretty quickly before halftime, things like that. Being on the field and just kind of, experiencing it, what do you feel are some of the common threads to those games, and why do you kind of feel that some of them can kind of spiral out of control as quickly as they do?
I thought this game was a lot different than the TCU and the UCF game, but look, each game has its own, its own entity and its own characteristics. So, didn't get off to a good start today. Gave up big plays in the passing game, and there was just too many points to overcome. So, obviously, they did a great job of that.
Front row on the right.
Bill, this game is on national TV. A lot of your games have been on national TV so far. A lot of people are watching these. How do you overcome results like these when you're talking to people on the recruiting trail and trying to get guys who are in the portal? How do you overcome
we're just honest about it.
Honest how?
Honest that we're building, and if you want to be part of the program that's being built, then we're here for you. That's what we do.
Right next to him, Coach.
Hey, Coach, third down has been a recurring problem for this offense. Tonight was 2 for 11. What has to change there?
Well, we had several 3rd and longs at the first half. I don't know, the last 3 or 4. I think we're 3rd and 10 pluses. So part of the problem on 3rd down is 1st and 2nd down. You get 3rd and long and extra long. It's just hard to convert. So it's a combination of playing better on 3rd down, but also staying out of the 3rd and 10 pluses. They're just too hard to convert. Nobody has good stats converting those.
3rd row on the right.
Bill, back here, what's your message to the team after this winning day? What'd you tell them?
Yeah, I'll keep my conversations with the team between myself and the team. But I'll just say we're gonna work through it and work our way out of it. We'll get better every week and keep working every week, prepare for the next team, and be ready to go. And that's what we're gonna do.
Do you feel like that's being received by these guys?
Yeah, I thought we had a good week. I think we were ready to go. It just, obviously didn't show up on the scoreboard, but I think the way they competed through the 4 quarters of the game, showed that there was, a lot of fight and a lot of effort in the team. Just, the score didn't reflect that.
Back left, Brian.
Yeah, but 2 things. One, on the quarterback situation, when did you make the decision to go with Max, and why did you make that? Was it because of Gio's injury, or did you want to make a change, and will Max be the guy moving forward?
Yeah, Gio didn't practice much this week, so that really wasn't an option. We'll see where he is going forward. We'll evaluate it. If there's anything to evaluate, I don't know. We'll see what his situation is this week.
Left
Do you
second.
anticipate making any changes to coaching staff, to play calling, defensive play calling, anything like that after a game?
The main thing we need to do is keep doing what we're doing and do it better. I don't think that there's, fundamentally, we're doing the wrong things, we're just not doing it well enough.
Front row left.
Bill, given what you've seen so far, what do you think is a reasonable expectation for this team the rest of the way? And rebuild, not rebuild, do you think that there's a point in time where just letting younger guys play and get some experience on the job is worthwhile?
Yeah, look, the guys that deserve to play, those are the guys who are going to play. Now, that's all I can tell you. I'm not going to base it on how old they are or whatever. Guys that play the best and deserve to play, they're the ones that are going to play. They get to play. So, we'll see how that goes. Yeah. My expectations are to come in and have a good week this week and then, get ready for Cal. Those are my expectations.
Sorry, far right.
Yeah.
Bill, I'm curious what you made of Max Johnson's performance and sort of your overall confidence in the quarterback room going forward.
We'll take a closer look at it on film, but I think he competed well. We took care of the ball, which was a good thing. We need to score more points. Part of there's a lot of things that go into that, but we just need to score more points. So, but taking care of the ball, make good decisions. I thought he did a pretty good job of that. But again, without looking at the film, we'll see exactly what it'll look like tomorrow.
Right next to her, coach.
Yeah.
Bill, how much of it defensively was what Clemson was doing versus self-inflicted mistakes?
We had 2 or 3, missed assignments, miscommunications, and just didn't make good plays in the deep part of the field. And, you make mistakes in the deep part of the field, you give up a lot of yards. So we can't do that. We just can't do it.
Back middle, back.
Hey, Bill, there's obviously a lot of excitement from fans at the beginning of the year about you being hired, a lot of money being put into the program. What do you say now to fans that might be checking out, and some people that invested in you, like, look, they're not getting their money for it?
But we're going to keep working and keep grinding, and we're going to move on the right track here. So
2 more here on the left.
Hey, Bill, so what about Kate Klubnik today made it so hard to stop when it comes to passing game?
Again, we had too many missed assignments, gave up big plays, and so that piled up a lot of yardage there that we need to prevent.
And then, Bill, I know you all had your first bye week, Clemson, and now you entered your second bye week. What are going to be some of the top areas of focus, some of the top things you and your players are going to emphasize and focus on as you prepare for the rest of your ACC slate?
Yeah, as I said, we'll go back and take a closer look at this game, but, big emphasis last week was fundamentals, better execution, and I think there was, a pretty good amount of that today, but it was overridden by the big plays we gave up on defense, and I would say the lack of, first down production on offense at times. So when we're behind the sticks, it's, puts us in tough situations offensively, and defensively we gave up too many explosive plays. When we stopped giving those up, then, we were able to be competitive in the game, but we couldn't, we gave up too many in the first quarter.
Thank you.
Thanks, Coach.
All right.